YouTube new player guide. Now, if you're a new player, I'm going to teach you gems, how to use them, what decks to make if you're first entering the game, and how to climb the ladder to King of Games. Alright? Also, if you want to ask me more questions, make sure you follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description below. We just got partnered. So, hooray! Also, subscribe to me on YouTube, like this video. I will be adding a Discord link, so if you want to join Discord, get involved there. I have a lot of new player help on that channel as well. So, let's talk about the most meta-relevant decks at this point. Right now, the first one that comes to mind is Resonator. Now, this is extremely free to play. Okay? Because Resonator, you only need a base core of 3 Resonator Call. You need 3 Crimson Resonator. And you need these 2 cards coming from the main box. So these are the 2 cards you need to focus on. You can run Red Nova Dragon, but it's not really needed. That's pretty much what we're looking for. So definitely, I'm going to put a notepad up here. So give me 1 second. So we can get a little bit of a notepad up here. But yeah, definitely Resonator, a deck you want to go for. So we're going to get a little bit of a notepad. Now I'm going to drag this up here. Well, I can't get it going, but it's whatever. I can't get the notepad up for some strange reason. So, we'll leave it at that for now, where we don't have the notepad up. But definitely Resonator, one of the decks. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Definitely one of the decks that you should be looking at. So we're going to write down a few things. Let me minimize this out a bit so you can kind of see things. Let me blow up the font. So that way you guys can read it a bit better. So, definitely Resonator. Okay? So, Resonator, we need 3 Crimson. 3 Resonator Call. So, and that comes out of the latest mini box. Which, to go through it 3 times, on average, it generally costs, since there are 100 packs, it can cost 5,000 gems to go through one. But in reality, it should cost you around, as long as you get somewhat lucky, should cost you about 10 to 11,000 gems to get these. To get these on a free-to-play. Also, to continue on forward, you need 3 Wild Wind, 3 Red Rising, which are free-to-play in-game. So you do not need to spend any gems on this. You need 2 Dark Ends. This is free with your SR ticket. Dream. So that can get you one of them. If you use an SR Dream, you get 1 Dark End Dragon. So then you just need to get 1 more. So you need 1 times is free. Second is not. So for your double Dark End OTK. And Doom Dragon is also free. So Infernity Doom Dragon. Also free to play. So you do not need to spend money on that. Okay? So, we're going to go a bit forward. What else do you need to build Resonator? Well, that's basically your core. That's your core. The other cards are generally text. Oh, wait. You need other cards. The other card you need is Red Resonator, which will cost you around, to get 3 of them, if you're lucky, another 10,000 gems. Again, Resonator is a little bit more on the expensive side, but you can get away with 2. Actually, you can kind of get away with 2 of them, so you should be able to get it for around 7,000 gems. So right now we're looking at about 1,900 gems, and 19 plus the Dark End, about 23k gems in total without tax. So Resonator, a bit more expensive, but can be done. Techs, if you want to be free to play, can include Spiritualism. Uber free to play. Cosmic Cyclone. Free, I should say $4.99. You get 1 copy of it for $5. Pretty good deal. Galaxy Cyclone, which again, $4.99 plus 10 packs. If you're doing this now, at the time I'm uploading the video, you will get in the Resonator box. Okay? So at the time I'm uploading the video, you will get these in the Resonator box. So if you get your Cosmic and your Galaxy, you can do that in the Resonator box. Very, very good. Alright, so right now, those are 2 techs that you can run. Chalice, to get 3 of them, is about 11k gems. Again, if you get somewhat lucky. So right now, we're looking at around 34 to 37k gems to build Resonator. To build a core of Resonator. Plus 10 or 11 bucks. About 10 USD. Alright, so again, not the most free-to-play deck on the surface. You can be made $10 or $11 plus that to have somewhat of a competent Resonator deck. As far as Fiends, you can run budget Fiends in the meantime. You do not need Stratos. You can run budget Fiends. Or you could use Witch if you have it. Alright, but that's 34 to 37k gems without Stratos or Witch and some budget Fiends. Okay? So that's Resonator. Alright. So now let's talk about some of the more free-to-play decks. Let's talk about Harpy. So to build Harpies, you need 3 Channeler, 3 Perfumer, 3 Oracle, 2 Oracle. This is a 20 card build. 2 Tretch, 2 times back removal, 2 Cyber Slash. I'm talking about the core right now. Alright, these are a lot of the core. 3 Swallows, can get away with 2. Alright, so most of these are the core to build Harpies. Egotist, but this is free to play. And also 1 Feather Rest, which is also free to play. Alright, so again, when we go over all these cards, that's 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, this is actually extra deck. So 12, 15, 17, 18, and 2 can be what other other tech you want. Most of the time this is book, but can be Chalice or book or Lance. Whatever. Whatever fits your fancy. Could even be Damage Diet. If you are uber free to play. The good news about Harpies, you should be able to get everything for 11 to 12k gems. So, Channeler, Perfumer, / should be around 12k gems. Okay, so that's the meat of your deck. Tretch, SR Dream. I'm going to lay it out to you. Alright, so Tretch can be gotten that way. You can get a second Tretch if you want it for around 4 to 5k gems. Maybe less, depending on how lucky you get. What else? Oh, Galaxy and Cosmic, your back row removal, are $10. And what else did we put up there? Everything else, these Swallows, which you can get away with 2 to 3 of. Swallows will cost you about, I think to get 2 of them, 2 times is about 8k gems. 3 times is about 10 to 12k. We'll look at it this way. Alright? So right now at Harpies, did I put down anything else you need to go after? Oracle Trust, Swallows, Egotist. No, most of this stuff is free. So, most of this stuff being free, you can have this deck for around, so that's 16k, 12k, and we'll say another 12k, so that's about 30k gems. So this is a bit cheaper, without other extra deck options. And that could come via Sin, Roach, which will run you up about to Jack's money to 35 to 40k gems. Alright, to build Harpies. Alright, if you want the full package. Alright, basic build can be built is around 30k. Alright, now, getting on further. We're going to dive a little bit further into some of the cheaper decks that I think are really will float your fancy. Fit your fancy. Gaia. Cheap and free to play. Probably one of the most free to play decks in the game. Gaia, you need 3 structures, but you gotta spend a little bit of money to get this going. 3 structures. Or 2 plus 1,000 gems. Alright? So if you do that, 2 plus 1,000, so we'll say 1199 plus 1k gems. Then your rest of your deck is literally text. The rest of the deck comes in text. Everything else is free to play. Your field spells, so you need 2 times Galloping Gaia, which all comes in a structure deck. 3 Chaos field spell, all comes in there. So that's 5 cards already in there. 3 Gaia the Magical Knight, all that in the structure. 3 times Curse of Dragonfire, also in the structure. What else do you need in there? Oh, one of the other Gaia, Soldier Gaia. 1 Dark Flare, which is free to play. 1 Origin, which is free to play. So that is already 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards out of the 20 cards we've already answered here. So really, really easy. All of your fusions, free to play. Okay, so at this point, all you have to do is spend money on text. 3 Chalice. So that will run you about 11k gems, we'll say. Adequate Book of Moon replacement. What else? 2 times Galaxy Cyclone. You can go 2 times Cosmic. So if you get one for $4.99, other one, second, can be your dream ticket. And that's a good dream ticket. Cosmic is always going to be good. So getting that as a dream ticket is not bad. Okay, so you get 2 of those. And now, if we look at our list, we have 19 cards. And what could our 20th card be? Our 20th card could be anything. Could be any tech we want. Could be offerings. Can be Tretch. So, perfect. 1 times TTH, which is your SR Dream. So, if we look at this deck list only cost us about, what do we say, 11K? 12K gems. And you have everything for Gaia. And is top tier. Boom. So that is a top tier deck for 12K gems. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that's very free to play. The last deck I want to go, 2 more decks I want to go over here are Triamid. Triamid is very free to play. So what do we need? We need 3 Hunter, 2 Master, 2 Dancer, 1 Sphinx, 3 Cruiser, 3 King Golem, 2 Fortress, 3 Pulse, 2 TTH. And as my bro Steven does, you can run Spear as well. Alright, so if you look at this, we have 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 14, 16, 19, 21. You can even count this down to 1 and go 20. And now you have a competitive deck. So how free to play is this? Well, to get your core of Triamids, your Hunter, your Master, your Dancer, Cruiser, King Golem, and Fortress is about 11K gems. Tretch is SR Dream. Pulse is free. Pulse is free in game. Either from the trader or you get it as a ticket. Pulse, free in game. So, about 11K gems to get your main core. And then you need Sphinx, which is about 4K. So around 15K gems in total. And you get a very, very free-to-play deck. Uber competitive. Very cog-worthy. And can do well. I got 46K. Nearly missed on top 100 global in the KC Cup. So it's very good. And the last deck I want to talk about is Ritual Beast. Now, if you want to see me climb with this on stream and how to get good with this, because it's very free to play, make sure you follow me. Alright, on Twitch. The link is in the description below. I'm going to give you tutorials. I do tutorials on exactly how to play this deck at a very competitive level. And you need 2 Elder, 3 Kana. Actually, we'll go with the Tamers. 3 Winda, 2 Lara, 3 Kana, 3 Apaleo, 1 Apaleo, 1 Petalfin. Optionally, can run a Rampangu. That's an optional tech. But it does open the deck to be a bit more expensive if you do, and I'll talk about that in a second. So 2, 3, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 return, which is also in that box. Okay, so now the rest are 3 Veil, 1 Spear, 2 Vortex. Alright, so let's go. 2, 5, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17, 19, and what am I missing? Yeah. Missing one thing here. Okay. That's mostly fun, I'll say this. It could be a bond. You could throw in a bond or, well, 1 times of any tech you want. There. Okay? And the fusions are 3 Ultra Paleo, 2 Ulticana, 1 Ulti Petal. And that's your main core. You can also option to add in Malevolent Sin. But it's not needed to get cog with. You can get cog without it. Okay. So, Ritual Beast. The whole 3 runs of Spirit of the Beast will cost you to get main core is about 12k gems. Vortex is about 7k. However, you can use SR Dream on Special Hurricane and get 2nd Vortex, save gems, perfectly acceptable. And by doing that, you would have, so if you get a Hurricane, cut it down to 4, it would cost you about 16k gems for the core of Ritual Beast. About. So, those are the best free-to-play options. So we have, my top free-to-play options are Gaia, Triamid, and Ritual Beast. But if you want to spend a little bit more, you can go for Resonator, and you can go for Heart Beast. Okay? So I'm going to list these by gem cost to what I honestly think. If you want Sin, 20k gems. Alright, so it costs about 20k if you want Sin. Other than that, it's not that bad. Alright, so let's talk about this. So, from cheapest to not, my best options, number 1 is Gaia. Number 2 is Triamid. Number 3 is RB. Number 4 is Resonator. And number 5 is Heartbeat. So these are the order I think you should consider decks in if you're a new player and you want to be free to play. Gaia gives you 100% the most value in that retrospect. Okay? If you're willing to drop like 10 or 11 bucks. If you can drop 10 or 11 bucks in a game, go Gaia. If you don't want to spend any money at all, go Triamid and RBs. I recommend Triamid first. But if you can drop 10 or 11 bucks, go Gaia. It'll give you the absolute, or 15 bucks even then. So if you can mow a few lawns, maybe get 15 bucks, maybe do a few chores around the house for your parents, that is the absolute best spend for you because it's very easy cog and very top tier, especially since the ban list came out. So everything you know is safe. So that's very good. So you don't have to worry about your deck getting hit. Okay? Now, for new players, get started with around, let's say about 10k, about 4k gems, sometimes less. However, you can grind gems easy through tour guide missions and leveling up characters. Alright, so it's very easy to get 10 to 16k. Very easy. And easy to get first deck. Okay, so that's something you need to understand. Alright? Also, every pack is 50 gems. So, if you want to figure out how deep in a box you can go. Just do X gems. X being your gems divided by 50. So X over 50 will give you your answer. Okay, so a little bit of algebra there. Alright, so keep that in mind. Alright, so now that we went over the decks, ranked ladder, you go from rookie to bronze to silver to gold to platinum to legend to cog. Alright? This is one win to rank up. And 2 to get to bronze. This is 2 in a row. Alright, 2 in a row to rank up. 2 in a row to rank up. 3 in a row. 4. And this is 5. This is plus 5. And this is very important. They're all plus their values, but this is all plus your values. However, plus 5 meaning that if I go win, 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 loss, win, 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 win. Like, if I win 4, lose the rank up, then I win, I don't know, the next 4, then get another rank up, then we be around plus 5. Okay? So that's something you need to understand. Except Legend 5, which is mandatory 5 straight, or no rank up. And Legend 2 and up, you start D-ranking after 3 consecutive losses. Okay, so that's something you need to understand. King of Games, you don't D-rank. D-rank until the end of the month. Good. So that's what you need to know as a new player. These are a few tips to get you going. I'm going to upload, I already have tutorials on there. So if you want to learn these decks, especially everyone's up there except for Gaia. So you have Triamins, you have Heartbeast, Resonator, and Ritual Beast. All these I have tutorials for on YouTube. So if you already like this video, click there. That's definitely going to help you out a ton. Okay? Best free-to-play tech cards. Cosmic, Chalice, Galaxy Cyclone, or I should say best budget, not free-to-play. Cosmic, Chalice, Galaxy, Tretch, Canadia, Flood. These are all budget techs because Flood and Canadia, Galaxy, and Cosmic are now available to purchase for $4.99, but it's worth it because you get a cool mat and 10 packs of the latest box. So you can still get somewhere if you want to make Resonators as well. Okay? So keep that in mind. Book and Necro is not cheap. If free to play, don't worry about these. And you can't purchase it now anyway. Okay, so this is what you need to understand. Alright, so this is my first new player video. If you like this, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, like the video. Catch me live on Twitch. My link is in the description below. Hope to get a Discord link up there as well. Alright? That's your boy, Tiltmatron, signing out. Peace.